Hey guys, cheers to cruising. This is Michelle with Onboard and Unfiltered, presented by Diaz on Deck Travel. Today, I want to share with you 3 interesting pieces of news that are circulating in the cruise world today. So, if you are new here, welcome to the channel. This is more of my coffee talk, more casual, also interview type podcast, if you will. And if you are returning, welcome back. I'm so glad to see you again. And if you like the channel and you want to know whenever I upload a video, please hit the notification bell and subscribe. This will keep you in the loop of everything in cruise news. So the first story I want to tell you is about a mom who jumped in to save her child when the child fell between the pier and the ship. It was docked at Celebration Key, and the child got too close to the edge and went in, and the mom jumped right in. And luckily, thanks to the effort of the crew, they were retrieved without harm, and everyone was okay. A lot of people don't realize those little yellow lines that you see on the pier, they are there for your safety. And I know we're all trying to get that great, look at the water, or we're trying to get that, fabulous selfie or that, fantastic photo, but it is dangerous. You could get crushed if you fall in, you could drown, you could get swept up by wind. So definitely be more aware of those yellow lines and remember not to cross them. They are there for your safety. The second story I want to tell you is about some parents who were fined $500 for the violation of the code of conduct by their 14-year-old child. Apparently, the child vandalized the machine in the arcade and caused some damage. So first they were fined the $500, and then once the damage was assessed, they were charged an additional $263 to pay for a third of the cost of the repairs. Do you think 14-year-olds should be left to their own accord, running around the ship? Or do you think parents should supervise them a little bit more? Comment down below. I would love to know what you think. And if you have children, how has that worked out? Do you supervise them a little bit more closely until they're 18? Or are you good with letting them roam the ship? I'm just curious. And finally, cruisers, you guys have voted and you picked your 3 top private destinations. They are number 1, Coco Cay from Royal Caribbean, number 2, MSC's Ocean Key Marine Reserve, and number 3 is Carnival Celebration Key. Now, Royal Caribbean's Coco Cay took 32% of the votes and MSC took 20% and so on. But I have a little prediction for 2026. I think Royal Caribbean is going to take the top 3 spots. And this is how I think they're going to rank. Number 1 will be Royal Beach Club in Nassau. Number 2 will be Coco Cay. And I think number 3 will be Perfect Day Mexico. I cannot wait to go to the Perfect Day Mexico and Royal Beach Club and bring you that coverage and share that with you. And then see what I think is my number 1. Right now, my number 1 is Coco Cay. How about you? Tell me about your favorite private island destination and tell me why it's your favorite. I would love to know and hear from you. And lastly, Norwegian Getaway was able to dock at Great Stirrup Key, and they were the first passengers to use the pier, the newly built pier. And I think this is going to make that island a little bit more appealing because I don't know if you're like me, but I really don't like the tendering process. How do you feel about that? Do you mind the tendering? I mean, it is sometimes kind of a pain, but would it deter you from getting off the ship and visiting a private island? So let me know your comments. I love sharing ideas with you. And remember, cheers to cruising.